Okay, so after all of the holiday feasts, we figured it's time for a reset, and we're doing this one Italian style.
Jimmy Big Muscles went viral on TikTok cooking up his family's authentic recipes, and today he's back with us in the PTL kitchen with a healthy dish that his Nonna swears by. This is perfect for the new year, because I think a lot lot of people, maybe they want the Italian carbs, but maybe they also want to lighten up a little bit.
I ate way too much pasta the past,
the
past month. I've been eating way too much, so I think it's time to eat a little bit healthier.
That's right.
Because, you know, Italian food isn't always unhealthy. I mean, it's the healthiest diet in the world, Mediterranean diet.
That's right.
And this is something that we would eat almost like on a regular basis during the weekday, you know. I always post the big Sunday feasts we have, but this is more of just a typical, easy recipe you can make, and it's healthy.
I think people get intimidated by something that they're not familiar with, especially if it's not within your cuisine. You know, so is it hard to make this?
This one's gonna be super easy. Anybody can make it at home. All you need really is just one pot.
Okay.
So to start it off, we take some escarole. I like to use escarole. Some people make greens and beans with spinach. You'll see this one's a little bit different than the ones that you'll get at a restaurant. So you have to wash it really good, chop it up, wash it again, and then I boil it for about 15 to 18 minutes. All right, then
nice and
strain
soft.
it out, set it up. Yeah, I like to have mine a little softer.
Yeah.
You can experiment with it if you like a crunch, if you don't like a crunch. And now we're gonna get a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in our pan, all right? And then I'm gonna get some garlic in there. And with all these ingredients, you could add as much as you want in there.
I mean, but these are all staple ingredients. The garlic, the olive oil.
Right.
Yes.
And I mean, once you get the garlic and olive oil in there and it starts simmering, the house starts smelling good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're putting in some heavy chops of garlic. So you're biting into that.
Yeah, I like the chunks of garlic.
There's never too much garlic.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
we love it.
Yeah, I love it. And then I like my stuff spicy. I don't know about you guys, so I add in some peppers. You could do whatever peppers. I like to do some jalapenos in here. And you just slice it like this, just right in there. And you could do as little or as much as you want. You could leave this step out if you want.
Yeah.
Completely up to you. I like spice.
Yeah, I used
spice.
to be a big jalapeno fan,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I just put that in so we don't spice it up too much. Then right here, I have my Nonna's sauce. You could use whatever sauce you want. This is one we make.
We both said, oh.
I know.
And I'm just gonna put, really not too much, just like a little.
Does she share the recipe with you? Like, do you know how this is made?
You know what it is? It's tomatoes, salt, garlic, or no, not even garlic in this one. And when you make like the passata, it's tomatoes, salt, and olive oil.
You know what?
Basil.
It's always the simplest recipes that are the best.
It's super easy.
Does she add any sugar into hers?
No.
Because I know some people do to cut the acidity.
We don't. I mean, we get our tomatoes fresh and everything, so from a farm. So if it's good tomatoes, you really shouldn't have to add that much.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna put the escarole in. All right. Beans.
And
these are like cannellini beans.
Cannellini beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes we even make this with potatoes. You could chop up potatoes and put it in there too.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Because it almost turns out to be more of a stew. And then I'm gonna get some water in here. And this is what makes it almost soupy like that.
That's great. And what is this?
And I'm just some sea salt. Could be any salt.
This looks like fancy sea salt.
This is fancy Italian salt. I like this brand, Revita. Get that in there. And same with the salt. You put as much as you want in there. And
that's
cover that up.
How long does this cook for?
It'll be ready in about 30 minutes.
That's wonderful.
We're not gonna wait 30 minutes, so I have some ready.
Right here, ready to go.
Yes.
This
so
is great.
here, I'll get your bowls.
You ate a lot of pasta over the holidays?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you know.
What does a typical feast look like?
So my favorite is Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
Feast of the Seven Fishes?
Yeah.
That's my favorite meal the whole entire year, because I love seafood.
Oh, I do too.
We have the calamari. We have two different types of calamari. We fry some. We make some with just with sauce.
Yeah.
My favorite is bacala. It's like that salted dry fish.
Thank you.
You have to soak it for almost like 7 days, switching the water constantly. So it's definitely a lot of hard work, but it pays off. It's awesome. I love it.
I'll tell you, I smell the garlic right away.
I can't wait to dig into this. Jimmy, thank you so much.
Okay, I gotta get you guys some.
Oh, some bread.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we just grated some cheese.
Oh, this is delicious. It really is.
There you go. Now this is a nostalgic recipe. Like this recipe, whenever I just smell it, it reminds me of like just going to my Nonna's after school some days. You know, this is just like a weekday simple recipe. She'll put some cheese out like this. This is our homemade soppressata right there that we make.
Wow.
And you know, some bread. And that's super simple. It's
I feel healthy already.
Italian.
Like it's like
It's really delicious and it's healthy.
And it's hearty too.
It's a lovely meal.
Yeah.
Jimmy, thank you
Good.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me back.
All right.
Awesome.
You can follow Jimmy on TikTok. It's good, right?
Yeah.
On Instagram by searching Jimmy Big Muscles.
We've got links to his pages on our website as well. Go to PittsburghTodayLive.com.